Hello, hello, hello! Infiniti here, and I am so excited to be here. It is just after, that's Chacho because I'm rubbing his face. It's just after 9 a.m. It's 9:06 a.m. here on January 26, 2025. And look at this. Oh! The sun is just coming over the ridge. My sunrise and my sunsets are later than most people because of these mountains. It's a really interesting experience that I'm finding. But look at how clear it is. We did not have spraying overnight, so we did not have that horrible fog like we always do. That lasts for many hours and finally goes away at whatever, 10, 11 o'clock, but never really goes away. But anyway, I saw the stars last night after midnight because that's when they've been starting to spray, is right around 12, between 12 and 2 a.m., I think. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I didn't even start. Well, when I saw this today, I'm like, oh my God, I want to be there in time to do my weekly, to do my daily. Oh, today is Sunday. Today is the review day, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm all so excited for this beautiful sun coming out at the very beginning of the day. But it is Sunday, and Sunday is when I've been reading from my planner, my new planner. I have to go grab it. Glorious sun making an appearance here. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I love the sun so much. I think all my wishes came true for more sun, clear skies, a beautiful, bright, sunny morning to start the day with is all I've wanted for so long since I've lived here. It just has not happened. You don't even know what this means to me. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, I truly hope you're loving this as much as I am. I am so stoked to be sitting here with you and feeling the sunlight on my face, on my heart chakra. It is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're going to do things a little out of order. I'm going to get right to some cards. I'm going to drink some tea first. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So, whether you're here with me today on this day, on the 26th of on the 26th of January 2025, at, early in the day, whenever hopefully this gets posted not too long from now. Uploads have been strange. It's so weird. If the video is under like 40 minutes, it uploads pretty quickly. If it's around an hour, it takes so much disproportionately longer amount of time. It's nuts. I want to show you. I know you can see my reflection there. There's really nothing I can do about it if I want to get this done. But this is the, how do I do this? This is the oracle we're going to be using. It is the White Light Oracle. This always reminds me of Miss Cora. Oh, look at you guys. Especially when all of her mane is in. After she blows her coat, not so much. Not that her mane is that long either, but it is starting to come in again. I'm super stoked on. So we're going to use the White Light Oracle. We're going to use the Angel Tarot. Whoa. Dang it. That is a bird hitting the house. The window. Some window. I'm not sure which window. I'm going to try to install these decals on the windows so that birds can see the reflection, or see that it's a reflect, or whatever. See stuff. It's this whole like anti-collision thing. I've got to get those. So the Angel Tarot, but I use it a little differently unless I'm guided to do it differently than my different way. We have the Angel Tarot. Let me show you the Angel Tarot. This version is not in print anymore. It is it is quite the magical little trip, this deck. You have to buy it used if you want it. And it's just beautiful. Unicorns, dragons, horses. It's mystical. It's absolutely beautiful. And very, very, very magical and deep. And the major arcana for this deck are the archangels. They all show up about 2 or 3 times, depending. I haven't really, counted it out, but I think most of them have 2 cards, and I think a couple of them, maybe it's Michael that has 3 cards. I have to go and look. I have to actually separate them all. But anyhow, all the major arcana are archangels. So I was guided a while back, a few years ago, to separate out the major arcana and kind of use them as oracle cards. And if I am guided to use the whole deck as a regular tarot reading, however I'm guided to do it, if there is a regular way. I don't think there is a regular way. It's just however it's supposed to be for each individual reader. Whew, this is the very first, no, the second deck that I got. The first deck that I got was the Wild Unknown Tarot that I've been using recently. I gotta go get something to put my feet on because the floor is cold. It's 33 degrees out today. So it's so kind of ironic about this, grab my planner while I'm here. What's so ironic about this sun is that it's probably one of the coldest days that we've had, and it's the clearest day, the sunniest day from the very early morning. But a lot of times that cover keeps it warm too, so they kind of do go hand in hand. Okay, so let's get this week of the 2026. We just had that week of the 27th to the February 2. It's our happy Lunar New Year. I'm so excited. So we're going to read about that in a little bit, but first we're going to get the cards. I usually do it the other way around, or I don't even really do cards. But anyway, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just excited to be here with y'all, with you, sweet, beautiful, divine being of light. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do a video every day until I'm guided not to do them every day. I do them every day. I do want to do them live every day, but I need 50 subscribers and I only have 25. I haven't had a new subscriber in days, so that would be nice. Not sure what's going on with all of that. I'm told to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing when it comes to YouTube, even if it's going what I believe to be slow. And always has been with YouTube. It's just, I don't know. It's just been very hard. But anyway, I do so many different things. I haven't just dedicated my time to YouTube. I don't post to satisfy whatever is trendy on YouTube. I do things as I'm guided to do things and you know, whatever that is, and whoever's meant to partake, they do. I'm ready to grab a couple of crystals here. Bear with me. There we are. My calcite, my big ass calcite. I'm gonna take it on this other cool stone that I got. They're both, I don't know what it is. It looks like calcite. Whoa, but it's not. I almost dropped my big ass calcite. Not celestite. Celestite, not calcite. Celestite. What else am I doing? Oh, my rings. I'm being told. If you're used to wearing rings and doing divination and just working with spirit and such, with your divine counterparts, with your guides and guardians. Is that the only crystal? Yes, I'm being told. Oh, shit. Just knocked my little birdie off of my branch. I gotta remember that's there. I got a big, beautiful new branch recently. That's perfect for this corner. I love it so much. So yeah, excuse my throat. I have been very irritated from, I'm so glad it is not this fog today because it's really been irritating my system. As much as I don't want it to, it is literally everywhere and has been for weeks. Really a drain to the system, quite frankly. Mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically. Okay, so what are we doing? Let me tap in here. I want to get the celestite. Oh, the celestite wants to be in the sun. Of course, of course. So let me show you my celestite. This is one of them. I have a couple. The other one's over there, and it's much smaller, and it's kind of egg-shaped. This is a big one that I originally got. Oh my gosh. So I would sell it, or to sell it. I bought it as not really to make a whole lot of money on it, but I thought, okay, I won't buy this for myself. I'll buy it and I'll sell it, but I'm not good at that. Some people can just get the most beautiful things and sell it, make money. And I am guided to things, and then I don't want to give them away or sell them. I'm like, no, mine. And isn't this beautiful? It is blue. I don't know if you can see it. It's a light blue, but yeah, you can see that blue. And this is just like a piece of whatever this is. Maybe it's marble. I don't know. If you know, please tell me. I don't know. My rock guy that sold it didn't know, but it's beautiful and I love it. And so they sit together always. And so celestite is a crystal that will help you connect to the divine. You cannot put it in water or wash it, or all of this will fall apart. So unless you want your celestites to fall apart, if they look at all remotely like this, do not clear them in water. Sunlight is the way to go, or you can spray them and lightly, very meticulously. That's what I do. But sunlight is good for clearing celestite, and this will help you connect to the divine, to angels and archangels. So of course they're coming in together. But read more about celestite on your own time. I don't want to spend time on that right now. I'm being guided to, okay, we're going to put you, where are we going to put you? Are we going to keep you right here? Oh, okie dokie. We're going to keep this crystal right here. Wow. Alrighty. It's really heavy. I'm very out of balance. Freaking me out, man. But wants to stay here with me, very close to the cards. All right. I was going to put it down. It's like, no. I'm like, okay, calm down. But this ledge here is not big enough. So, and it wants to be here with me. All right. Whew. So let's shuffle these angel tarot cards. Again, super duper magical. A lot of layers and things hidden in this deck. It's a whole thing. Oh, got a couple cards fall. What do we get? 8 of Earth and 8 of Air. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, wow. This is good. Alrighty, it's gonna be one of them days. Check it out. 8 of Earth was on top. I didn't see what was underneath. This is 8 of Earth. What do we got here? Isn't this beautiful? Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Oh, I like this so much. Wow. Okay. And then we have 8 of Air. More unicorns. Second day in a row. 8 of Air. And what is that? Oh my gosh. There's like, I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have to clean these. They're very old. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Interesting. Okay, we'll leave it at face value for now while I get more cards. And I'm being told to, let's have us focus. Where? Oh, here. Oh, that is pretty. Ah. Come on. Where the sun is hitting the water, right in that bend. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Sorry, bear with me. Let's get some more cards here. 8 of Earth, 8 of Air. 2 more cards. 6 of water. Oh my God. Okay. Gonna move it. 6 of water. Mermaids. 6 of water and 8 of fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. No kidding. 8 of earth, 8 of air, 8 of fire, and 6 of water. It is the 26th. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. That's kind of part of being trapped, isn't it? A little bit. Could be. Could be. Okay, let's go back here. Once I know where we're going, this should be easier. There we go. Being told to keep going here with more tarot, more of the minor arcana. Here is a card I'm pulling out. 9 of fire. Oh, 9 of fire. So I have 8 of fire, 9 of fire. I'm being told to get at least 1 more card before I move the here we go, the camera. King of earth. Okay, and I think that's it for the tarot portion. At least the minor arcana. Whoa, oh, got 2. That was fast. I started shuffling the major arcana, and these are the archangel cards. 2 popped right out. We have strength with Ariel, and not surprised, the dreamer with Archangel Metatron. Oh my God, this is getting me emotional. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Okay, so let me show you these latest cards that you have not seen yet. So we have 9 of fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. I love how there's these little cliff notes. There is a guidebook, and then I even have the big book that goes with the Angel Tarot, which is a really, really cool book. I don't think that's in print anymore either. Pretty sure it's not. Then we have Strength with Ariel. And yet more birdies, more doves. I believe these are, doves. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. When I had my doves, my first dove was named Angel. That was very easy. And then for the second one that came about 2 weeks later, I won't get into the stories right now. I was guided to go to actually my Archangel Oracle cards to pull a card to see what would come and what we would name my second one. And it was Ariel. And there's some doves. 2 doves specifically. And a tiger. And she's riding that tiger. Oh, another dove and an infinity symbol. I completely forgot about that. And a rainbow. There's a lot here. Beautiful kingdom, beautiful, beautiful space. Card number 11. Then we have the Dreamer with Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. We got a butterfly. a, ooh, I think that's a crane. We have a beautiful unicorn. This guy with his eyes closed, dreaming of a better life, being open to wherever his soul guides him. Look at those wings we got going on there. We've got, this is Archangel Michael, or sorry, Archangel Metatron. And he's got his dog with him. Again, that, yeah, I think that's another crane. Crane's here. And oh, we have a pegacorn and butterfly. Metatron and Metatron's cube. Again, I will say it, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first video with me, or if you've been around and have not yet gotten to the Metatron's spirit walk. And I ask for those of you that are in my community that have posted and talked to me about it privately on Mighty Networks to please circle back to that video. If you could put your comments there, I would really appreciate it, so other people will know that this is definitely something to do, and just see your comments. Then we have King of Earth, or I think we had King of Earth first. Yeah, we had King of Earth after Nine of Fire. Sorry, kind of went in a different order. But in any event, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. This is a super powerful card. King of Earth. So Earth is pentacles, fire is wands, cups is water, and what's the other one? I'm spacing. Fire, water, air. Air is swords. So to round it out here, we have 3 8s, 8 of earth, 8 of air, 8 of fire. But we do have, so no 8 of water, but we have 6 of water, talking about our past, maybe childhood. We're going to get into, I'm just reviewing here. We're going to get into what all this means here in a second. We've got strength and dreamer, King of Earth. Okay, so we have a lot of timelines and loops activating and reactivating and shifting out of where we've been. But there is some of this holding on, illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. This is about kind of being where you've been, being stuck, whether it's like in whatever aspect of your life, whatever aspect that feels stuck, or all aspects that feel stuck. This is calling that out, acknowledging that you have done, you have learned a lot, you have studied, you have spent time with your spirituality and learning about different things about your spirituality, about your, healing and energy. And there's so much under this umbrella, from numerology to angel numbers to energy work and healing modalities and plant medicine. It's just so much when it comes to spirituality and what that whole treasure chest ends up opening up for us, but we can still be stuck to the past. This is kind of coming up here a couple of times. Where is that card I'm looking for? This one. These 2 cards speak of the past, or past energies that may not actually be serving us. We have the illusion of being trapped. 8 of air is very like bound up energy. It has a lot, like, look at, it's like being chased. Like this guy's like trying to get away, but they're chasing him kind of thing. They're connected. So it's about energy cords. It's about, also just, this is also about parasites and possibly having parasites that are siphoning off your energy or from the people around you, which is also draining on you. So even if the parasites are not on you and they're on others that are around you on a constant basis, this is going to trap you as well. So that is coming out very strongly. It's important who's in your environment on a regular basis is extremely important. And so this has a lot going on here. Energy cords, from the past, relationships, just being traumatized, needing to heal, people being around you that are parasitic or parasites for yourself. So a lot there. And then again, past here with history could be of your childhood, but maybe it's just history, memories from your history, remember, or childhood. So either way, issues regarding children. So maybe, this could have to do with children in your life, or you can even kind of feel trapped by children in your life. That could be coming up, and that's a difficult emotion. I don't know whether that means that you're a parent, that you're a caregiver, that you're an educator. There could be something that has to do with a trainer of some kind, a coach, where your life has to do with children and you feel very responsible for children, but it may be taking up a certain kind of energy, or it could be frustrating to a certain point because you're ascending, because you need to heal, and you're kind of in this energy with this child or children. Because this isn't a personal reading, it's hard to say exactly, but that could be something in play. Okay, moving on. 8 of fire, events moving at a fast pace. These are these wands all going in, they're flying around. There's all this energy. There's all this magic. So all these things that are happening as well. That is definitely true. And there's just could be a lot of all of this. It's like, I have done a lot, but I know that I need to do more, and more is coming up to be done. That needs to be done. Like, it's kind of saying, yeah, you've done a lot, but you've just got started. That's actually the truth. You just got started. I'm being told to take a look at our sun here. See how much it's gone up since we started and how beautiful this is. And there I am. Hi. Okay. Yeah. So you have done a lot. There has been a lot that you've studied. But there's more to do. There's more to partake. There's a lot more to get serious about. Just, being with yourself and being in a state of consumption, of transmutation, of transition. Because when you learn, you change. Going back to school. This doesn't mean regular school. This means spiritual school. Very specifically, this is not about regular school. I want to make that very, very, very abundantly clear. This is not about regular school. A lot of things happening at once. 9 of fire. We have don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. Now we have 2 things that talk about strength or courage here. 2 cards, 2, and look at that adorable dragon. So dragon energy coming in here. She's confident. She is protective. This is about being protective as well. Protect your space, protect your your progress. That's protect your consciousness, protect your vibration. That's what this is talking about and how you've created that. But Archangel Ariel's coming in to say, you know, you have great inner strength. Let go of criticism of yourself that you haven't done enough or that you should be further along or why hasn't things changed fast enough. Trust me, it takes time. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time to go through the processes and have different layers and facets of your reality shift and change. There's a huge matrix that is all connected. We don't change our things independently in our world. We just don't. It may feel that way, but we don't. Everything we do, every decision that we make, every change that gets implemented, every shift that is happening affects everything else. So layer that upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. It is a lot that needs to move in this realm, in this reality. And there's also opposition that we need to protect. And we need to be strong about seeing the truth, seeing what is really happening. Okay, I'm going to stick 6 of water in here. But this is also, wait a second, this is also about the inner child coming out. Like, look at, she's literally like, here I am. And how glorious and abundant and beautiful that is. How we need strength for that, to be our own parent as we grow in our spirituality and our new reality as somebody that's conscious. And we need to be strong in that, for ourselves, for our inner child, and let things go from the past. Forgiveness and compassion. When it comes to our parents, chances are that they were highly indoctrinated, manipulated, controlled, parasitic, programmed, because that's how things were. They were deeper in the hole. They came from systems that were very rigid and very limited. And also there was a lot of parasites that were controlling people. Not like that's not happening now. It is, but as the waves of the rest of us started coming through, it really challenged what was already in play, the status quo. Excuse me. And this caused a lot of opposition in different ways. And we had harsh, dysfunctional, abusive, parasitic, toxic homes that we grew up in for a lot of us. Not all of us. And if you're not one of those people, good for you. But a lot of us grew up with narcissistic or narcissist puppet master parents that were parasitic. Also siblings as well. Extended family. And there was a lot of control, a lot of hampering and like squashing the psychic in us, the magical babies that we were, and to keep our magic and our divinity from coming out. And now that we've gone where we've gone and we've done what we've done and we are where we are, we need to move forward even in a stronger, more serious position, because we're just getting started. Truly, like it's kind of like when you're building a house and you need to do all the prep work before you can even begin to think about laying your foundation. Like, we're barely getting to laying the foundation. So that perspective needs to be understood. And I don't care who you are, where you are in your spirituality, when it comes to this year, 2025, and we compare it to everything that has happened to get us here and what's happened until this point, we're going to see that for being true. And we need to know that there's going to be a lot of opposition to this because this is such a massive quantum leap kind of year. And again, I'm going to Metatron before the King of Earth. We need to follow our dreams. This is the dreamer. And I talk about dreams a lot, and the whole dreaming concept, and that energy of dreaming and dreamer, and and dreams is because this is a realm that acts like dreams, but it doesn't feel like it until you have a higher vibration. But to be a dreamer in this reality, that's always kind of looked on as something bad in a lot of ways. Like, oh, they're just a dreamer. That means that they're not serious. They don't see reality in a real, serious, logical way. But the truth is that to be a dreamer in this reality, and see, this is the 0 card with Archangel Metatron. This is about activating all of that divine energy and the Metatron's cube activating to initiate protocols for the dreamer to emerge in this reality, for you to see things in a way that is about not just lucid dreaming, but lucid living. And that is a whole thing that when we talk about law of attraction and law of magnetism and creating your reality, that's the same way we would talk about lucid dreaming. So here we are with the 0 card, new beginnings. Again, I'm feeling the new moon coming up very, very strongly. These were messages that also came through a couple days ago. I highly suggest you check that out. Not many people saw that. I don't know if they weren't ready for new moon information yet, but please go watch that. It says new moon 129, which is Wednesday. We're on Sunday now. And you will, there's a whole thing there about what's going on with the moon, but I'm feeling this new moon, new beginnings, this dreamer protocol coming through. This means to see in our reality what you haven't seen before, to experience a level of synchronicities and magic that you haven't experienced before, to get sometimes confused with what is dream time, what is other time, what may feel like you're in heaven, that you're not actually alive, that maybe you've died and this is heaven. That's also kind of part of the dreamer protocol, because life will start feeling so beautiful and so sweet and so perfect and how you want it to be, that it feels like, oh, this must be heaven. And that's when you really know you've ascended to a very special place. And yes, I have had that feeling many, many times. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. He's not only super practical and rational and responsible and professional, he's super duper duper spiritual. Super duper duper spiritual. This is a speaking to specifically accepting the magic that is coming to you as a divine incarnate, that you're going to learn more about exactly who you are and why you are and what that's all about, more and more and more. Like this dude here, he's a fairy. He's an incarnate fairy. He's magical. He has ties to not only the fairy world, but obviously to the human world, to Gaia, in both realms in a very profound way, even though he doesn't know it. This guy doesn't know he's exactly what he is. And this speaks to a lot of incarnates, like you don't know what you are maybe on an incarnate level, like what your soul origin, we're all divine light as, you know, soul origin, if we break it down all the way down. But even in the tree of souls, the tree of life, we have different branches of what that was all connected to and what our first incarnations were. And so we tend to really, we're very corded to those energies, that is what we are, no matter what other incarnations we may take, that is like the seed of it all. And so it's important to ground into that, because all the other ones got layered on top of that one. And they're all in this beautiful infinite connection of experiences and magic and learning and knowing about creation and about the divine. Okay. I'm going to put the phone down. Whew, take a little break here. I'm going to move the cards. So we're really starting off here. This is further messages about things, about taking greater commitments, letting things from our past, or knowing that we have to heal from our past. Maybe that's exactly what we're being, you know, guided to do as we move forward, is to say, hey, I got to get really serious about my health, my healing, my energy, and all this good stuff, so I can experience more. And that's the strength that I need to even get stronger and bring that in. Remember, we got strength and the dreamer together, 11 and 0. Divine, big time divine numbers here. Triple eights, a 9. King of Earth, which is also the 13 card. Okay, so we're done with the angel business here. I know this is already approaching an hour, but it is what it is. I'm being guided to go to the white light oracle, the one with the wolf on it. And then we will read about our week from my Astro Guide, as this is a Sunday. And and we're heading into a new week. Okay. 3 fell on the floor, but 2 are face up. What are we to do here? Whew. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, these 2 definitely go together. Queen of the Nagas and Bath Coal. Big time water energy coming through here. Surprise, surprise. Let's go to Queen of the Nagas. Let me show you these cards. My Celestite is shutting a little bit here. Dropping this beautiful kind of sandy mineral business as I move it around. It's very delicate with that. That's why I say you cannot wet it. But look, I turned it around too. You can really see it here. So beautiful. And isn't that just the perfect thing for it to sit on? I mean, seriously. I really do want to know what that is. Okay, Queen of the Nagas, card number 5. And I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growl. I apologize. I'll take a sip of tea and hopefully that'll go away. Queen of the Nagas. She's got that mermaid energy. At first it doesn't look like water, but waters. And then Bath Coal, card number 8. Our 4th 8 of the reading. First 5 and 4th 8. 8. Oh my God. Don't mind me. So let's go to Queen of the Nagas. Okay. Queen of the Nagas on page 61. How long is this? This tends to be kind of a long book, or with long descriptions. But they're good. It's always so good. So here we go. A sacred task exists for you to fulfill. It is to be found through connection to your heart. Oh, I was right here on my heart before I even started. Be open only to those most authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continued spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. The mysterious beings known as Nagas are recognized in spiritual traditions across India, Nepal, and Tibet, as well as in other shamanic and cultural traditions. Nagas are connected to water and are extremely sensitive to pollutions and poisons of all kinds. They become disturbed when waters are polluted. Speaking of waters, I need some tea. Oh, Lord, that is so good. Since our bodies are composed of more water than anything else, well, aside from energy and divinity, when the waters of our planet are disturbed, so too are we. We can make gentle offering to the waters of our planet and help heal them through our choices. As we do our part to honor and heal the waters, we help ourselves and the Nagas, who in turn assist humans to further heal and evolve spiritually. Certain Nagas, including the Naga Queen, are emanations of enlightened higher beings. The Eastern goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, is said to assume the form of a benevolent Naga to help beings in need of her protection. Enlightened Naga beings are very helpful to humans, protecting secret wisdoms and offering powerful teachings to those who are wise and committed enough to use them for the greater good. The Naga Queen helps such practitioners overcome the numerous poisons that abound in our world, find deep emotional healing, and make significant spiritual progress. The Queen of the Nagas brings two messages. First is that as you maintain your integrity and take your emotional healing journey, you are placing yourself within the powerful field of special spiritual protection. Continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. As you continue with such practices, a palpable field of positive energy accumulates around you, minimizing negative influences. On off days, this field buffers you from your own mind or factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or other people's ego-driven actions, or their parasites, like I talked about earlier. If some negativity does enter your world, its severity is minimized and you will recover from the disturbance more swiftly. You can honor this guidance through the spiritual protection exercise below. The second message of this oracle is that something of great value is at work in your world. Spirit works with tremendous subtlety, even when it is accomplishing a masterful stroke of luminous inspiration and powerful grace. You may not be fully aware of the divine protection being granted or of a negativity that was averted, yet you are being held in grace nonetheless. If you are struggling with some matter, know that spiritual protection has prevented the situation from escalating and shall ensure that the situation is corrected and resolved. The divine can assume whatever form will benefit the spiritual seeker to ensure their continued progress, facilitating the right things at the right time. There is no need to impose a limit on the limitless resourcefulness of creative generosity of the divine at play in your affairs. I'm going to read that again. There is no need to impose a limit on the limitless resourcefulness and creative generosity of the divine at play in your affairs. All you need to do is invite it in and trust. At 55:25, I said that. Healing process. You may like to pour yourself a glass of water, bless it with love from your heart, with gratitude and peaceful thoughts, and then drink it as a sacred libation. You may never consider a glass of water to be ordinary again. You can then say this prayer aloud. May all waters be cleansed, protected, and blessed for the greatest good. May all waters be cleansed, protected, and blessed for the greatest good. I open to the unconditionally generous compassion and wisdom that protects and guides all true paths. May the positive presence of light be awakened within me. May I be surrounded by divine protection and spiritual grace. May I effortlessly attract all that is needed for my highest good, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. You can then bow your head with your hands in prayer, sensing that your own heart has become radiant and with spiritual grace and the white light that is shining through all dimensions for the benefit of all beings. You may also sense other beings of light around you radiating their love to lift the vibration in all dimensions so that the pathway to healing and enlightenment opens for all. When you're ready, ground yourself in the here and now to complete your healing process. You can safely do this practice on a daily basis. And I suggest, and what's coming through is for you to do this in the bath, but we're going to get to the bath coal right now. There's so many things I could say about Queen of the Nagas, but I'm guided to move directly to bath coal and then round it all out. So bath coal. Card number 8 on page 73. Eschew complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. Bath coal is a mysterious creature. She is an angel known as the divine oracle, the daughter of the divine, the voice, and pure and true sound of spirit. When she whispers to your heart, you feel it as an inner knowing, a truth. To honor that inner knowing likely requires a confrontation of fear or moving in unexpected directions. Yep, sure does. Even so, the deep resonance of her truth is more powerful than the resistance we may initially feel as we let go of our limited perspectives and allow ourselves to be guided by spirit. The spiritual voice of bath coal is always true. The spiritual voice of bath coal is always true, always healing, and always in harmony with the greater loving plan of the universal heart, which is working towards the spiritual fulfillment of all hearts. Yes, absolutely. Hers is the healing sound, the voice of divine prophecy, which not only tells what shall be, but through speaking of the highest potential creates a blessing which manifests the ultimate goodness within us. When bath coal appears in a reading, an inner spiritual call may require a leap of faith. a more authentic, awakened you is coming to life. Paving the way for the inner self to manifest typically means that fear and control-based approaches need to be surrendered. Bath Coal's presence indicates something more appropriate and vital needs to supersede the limiting structures currently in place. As a consequence, she is a portent of spiritual transformation and material manifestation. Honoring her guidance requires courage, but brings rich reward on many levels. The oracle of the Bath Coal indicates a voice that is true and needs to be acknowledged. This may be a voice in your own heart which needs to be heard without judgment or censorship. It may be an intuitive inner knowing to be recognized. It may be a loving and helpful voice of a reliable guide or friend whom you know can be trusted. It may be a teaching from a dream, or an insight from a meditation, or even an inkling that certain happenings or sightings are signs from the universe to help you on your life path. So there we go. Dream comes up again. Bath Coal is the clear voice of communication between humanity and higher beings. When called upon, she will assist a human to accurately interpret a sign or omen. Her voice brings clarity. Therefore, this oracle indicates a time of confusion is swiftly coming to an end. The oracle also encourages you to practice your power of discernment. Filter ego from heart. Filter ego from heart. If a point of view lowers your vibration, makes you feel negatively about yourself or another, increases your confusion, or makes matters seem more complicated or dire or desperate or dark, it is likely to be an ego-driven viewpoint. To consider what you might be able to learn from that viewpoint, you need to settle yourself on a more authentic spiritual ground. And there's a healing process. Take a moment to disconnect from potential distractions and seek out sacred, quiet space. Where there's room for reflection. Again, I highly suggest the bath. You may wish to have a journal and pen with you to take notes. You can still do that in the bath. When you're ready, say aloud, I call upon the divine voice of Bath Coal, guardians of luminous communication and clear channel for spiritual truth and healing grace. Please bless me with clarity. According to the highest wisdom and mercy and divine timing, may I read the signs and hear the voice of truth louder than all others. May I read the signs and hear the voice of truth louder than all others. May all beings receive the guidance they need to find happiness and spiritual freedom. When you are ready, place one hand over your heart and consciously connect to your breathing. Notice the breath flowing in and out. Allow your awareness to connect with your heart. Notice which sensations, feelings, messages, or insights flow as you tune into your heart. Notice any strengthening of your intuitive awareness over the 3 days that follow this exercise. Be open to your heart and know that its truth will become clear at the perfect time and in the perfect way. When the time is right for you, ground yourself and hydrate. You have completed your healing process. Okay, so both talk about the heart, both talk about healing, both talk about spiritual awareness, both talk about receiving spiritual guidance and clarity and truth. I could have sworn that in this description, this bath coal literally also talked about water and taking baths, but it's not in here. I could have sworn that it was because I've gotten this card before. But in any event, this is about the truth. And the truth can come to you a lot better and clearer when you're in or and around water. And look at all of this water. from this beautiful Trinity River. The convergence of so many energies and the beautiful divine light shining on the water to purify and clarify and bring the divinity in even more. This is why it feels so good to be in water in the sun. If you can get sunlight in your bathtub or have a bath in the sun, which I did kind of in my, not my last old place, but my place before, but I did bring my tub here, my outdoor tub. It was one of my favorite things that I've been without for a long time, but we're going to install it on the deck off my bedroom. I'm super excited about that, and it definitely gets sun, and I am so excited about it. But anywho, bath coal really brings in the truth and brings in the strength to receive the truth. It talks about this. You have to confront fear, which means you have to get strong to confront fear. And remember, Ariel came in with card number 11, strength, and dreams also came in here. There may be teaching from a dream, an insight of sightings or signs or just things to make you more aware. If you want to be more aware, you call upon the divine voices of the divine to clarify, to clear things up for you, to take you to places and spaces, to people, opportunities, experiences that will open up the pathways of divine light, of the truth. And we talk about the truth. I talk about the truth so much, and we channel about it and write about it and on about the truth, because the truth is the highest vibration, even if the truth is something we don't want to know. There's times where, we know that we could find out the truth about something and we go, I don't want to know, because that might really be disturbing to me. That might really upset me if I knew the truth about that. And then you get to decide which is better. And I'm not making a judgment either way. You get to decide at any given moment which is better for you, which raises your vibration, which is going to help you in the here and now. Is it to know that truth, be connected to that truth, to receive that truth, consume that truth, integrate that truth, and start perceiving from that truth? Or is it better to lock it away and not deal with it, at least right now? Because it would be too disturbing, too disruptive, too chaotic to you, your emotional state. Maybe you're not in that place so you can deal with that right now. That's all very rational and logical and, valid. And we get to decide for ourselves at any given time how we weigh those things out. But we also need to know that we can't do that too much, too often, especially in our spirituality. We need to welcome in the truth, even if it makes us uncomfortable. This is a time and an opportunity of great advancement for ourselves to move forward. And so, okay, going back to Queen of the Nagas, there is this twofold thing going on here. So, actually maybe 3 or 4. Number one is that we need to understand, again, this very important time period for healing, and that energy is coming through so distinctly for us. The pathways are opening up and amazing downloads are coming in to help us partake of healing in different ways. We need to put ourselves in the position for that, because it's just ripe. It's like ripe fruit on the vine. We need to pick it. We need to take it. We need to consume it. We need to put ourselves in positions to receive it. And again, I offer many avenues to that, and coming up very, very soon, I have a whole new group and program that I'm so excited about. It's called the Rise of the Phoenix, the Evolve Now group. And that is definitely something to consider moving forward. But any of my groups, and actually that group encompasses the other groups. It's included. Or that program, I should say, includes all those other groups. Or you could do the groups individually, but or work with me one-on-one. Oh my gosh. It was literally 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds when I said one-on-one. I happened to look at it right then. Wow. Okay. I can't ignore that. Go and check it for yourself. Like, there's a perfect synchronicity. There's the perfect, like, boom, I don't know what to say. I am the real deal. I am somebody who could truly help you. Go to my website, read the testimonials, watch the testimonial videos, go to my community, read what others write there. Feel free to post questions about anything that you have. This is more people have been joining. I don't know if that's from where exactly, but there's been at least 5 new people that have joined the community in the last week or so, which is really cool, but they're not really engaging. So please get on there on my Mighty Communities. The link is in this description. The information for my community and the spaces within my community, the open space and the private space, is on my homepage of my Infinite Empath Transfigurations website. All the links are in the description here. Just know that I have a lot of one-on-one, one-off services. I have groups, and I have one-on-one programs, and I have this new one that is coming that is just so exciting. I'm so excited about it. I cannot even with it. It just takes time to bring it all in and put it all out and get it all launched and ready to really talk about, but it is coming, and it's long-term, it is deep, it is healing, it is connecting, it is all the things, all the beautiful things that today's message is talking about, and the future and the past ones have as well. And I'm just being guided to let you know that. But even if you choose to not work with me at all, just know that these energies are coming through, and you will be guided to places and spaces and people and opportunities. This came up a few times here. Unexpected opportunities, leap of faith, follow your dreams with the Dreamer card from Archangel Metatron. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So these opportunities to help you with your soul connection, with your inner grace, with your inner knowing, with receiving from beautiful beings of divine light, like the Queen of the Nagas, the Bath Coal. Remember, water played a big part in this, and taking baths. It was like maybe 3-4 days ago, there was one of our days, I spent a lot of time talking about baths, and in the description, I wrote a lot of instructions out for really maximizing your bath and making it a real spiritual, beautiful experience for yourself. So check out that video if you haven't yet. But just to round this out, dear divine, beautiful being of light, be the dreamer, open up to this zero position that we're in. Let all the magic that's coming through with this next and second new moon of the month on the 29th bring you more light through the darkness, through the reset. And please go check out that spirit walk. It says Metatron's Cube, Divine Merkaba. That is a really important activator. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that because we're already where we are in this video and we're going to move on. But I love these. I absolutely love these messages so much. I'm so grateful for them. And Kuan Yin coming through again with this card. When I say again, for those of you in the Oracle tribe, we had a beautiful experience with Kuan Yin recently. One of our group members, Arya, is extremely connected to Kuan Yin. I literally can't think of Kuan Yin without thinking of Arya now. It's like it's on that level. But she's reminding us of that tiger, the mother tiger. And if you look at this, let me show you here, these two sitting together with Ariel. I mean, we're talking not too far removed from who Kuan Yin is and who an archangel or Ariel is. But there we have this beautiful tiger and that connection as well. That mother tiger, that was such an amazing experience. Connecting to Kuan Yin and the tiger, and oh my gosh, that was amazing. Anyway, I was just being reminded of that for those of you in the tribe, in the Oracle tribe. And if you're really into shamanistic medicine, energy, connecting with Gaia in a very deep way, and all of our divine counterparts, and you love Oracle cards, consider the Oracle tribe. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into the, this is a planetary guide that contains the weekly forecast. So this is the Astro weekly forecast for week of January 27th through the 2nd, starting on Monday. Happy Lunar New Year. The first new moon of 2025 takes place on Wednesday, and it is a very lucky one indeed, making an auspicious trine to beneficent, bountiful Jupiter. Ideas and plans made at this time will bear abundant fruit over the course of the next 12 months. So start drawing up a roadmap of your life journey. Mercury moves into Aquarius on Monday, shifting the focus from the material world to the loftier, more intellectual and spiritual concepts. Tuesday is another day that is best spent creating a vision for the future. Be it for business, love, or creativity, while Thursday is ideal for showing those closest to you how much they mean to you. Buy them a gift, cook them a meal, or send a text letting them know you care and appreciate them. Even the smallest gestures will make a huge impact. The week is so full of exciting, uplifting vibes that you may be worn out by Friday evening. When aren't I worn out by Friday evening? So you may want to schedule anything too hectic for that night. Weekend outlook. Saturday is another excellent time for romance, passion, art, and spontaneity. If you are single, plan a daytime or evening date. You can't go wrong either way. Sunday is perfect for socializing and catching up with friends during lingering brunches and dinners filled with nonstop eclectic conversations. Tips for a 5-star week: celebrate the Lunar New Year by creating an action plan for 2025. Celebrate the Lunar New Year by creating an action plan for 2025. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, I love this. And unlike last week, they talked about what was going on with the different planets and things kind of during the week, highlighting Jupiter and Mercury and of course the sun, and the new moon. It says the first new moon, but could have sworn it was the second new moon, and I'm on my phone, so I can't really check it right now. I will put that in the description, but I could have sworn it was the second new moon of the month and the year. So that's a little confusing, but anyway. Okay. Let me see what else. Yeah, this is just like basically saying this coming week is ripe for getting serious about what you want to experience the rest of the year. And we've had a few weeks into the year to kind of settle into all of the shifts and changes that are beginning to take place. But what's going on now, and I really, once again, it's coming up, that Metatron's Cube Divine Merkaba Spirit Walk is a major component to activate and integrate into the magic that is all configuring. All of these positions that are in play are connected to the Metatron's Cube. That's as much as I can say about it. And it is really important to connect with that. So either you're going to do it or you're not, but I'm just saying, and again, for those of you who have done it, please, feel free to share briefly or whatever, how much you want to share in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And just so you guys know, I'm just real quick here. Comments are like the biggest boost that you can help with in the algorithm. Likes are great. They're better than not, but comments really, YouTube likes comments for engagement. It really shows that people are resonating one way or another with the content, and they hold that much higher than likes. Okay, so yeah, this is a great week to either commit or to book that session, to join that group, or at least to commit that you're going to be doing that soon. If you're like, oh, I want to wait to see what Infiniti is doing with this Evolve Now group, Rise of the Phoenix, hey, that's cool. But, settle into yourself that you're going to be open to new opportunities that are coming, because that is coming up so much. And it says it's another day that is best spent creating a vision for the future. And it says, tips for a 5-star week: celebrate the Lunar New Year by creating an action plan for 2025. And again, that's about your intent for how you want to feel, what you want to change, what you want to experience. If you're just like, I want more, I want to be so much healthier. I want to have more energy. I want to be inspired to have a better diet, to lose weight, to be stronger in all these different ways, to be more connected, to experience nature, to get more crystals in my life, I don't know, whatever that it is, to be, more into a sacred group with people who love you and support you, because, that is so important. See yesterday's messages. That came through very strongly yesterday. So this is a great week, this transition from January to February. And the next Stargate, that is something to briefly talk about here, and then we'll wrap up, is that every single month we have a Stargate. That's when we have a boost in energy for the next month, and we move closer to our galactic center, bringing in more divine light and energy. And now that we're connected with this whole blueprint with the platonic solids through the Metatron's cube, through that spirit walk and that activation for those of us who are or will be. This Stargate and any Stargate after this time or after whenever you do that spirit walk. So just, if you're watching this in the middle of February or in the middle of May, do that spirit walk. It doesn't matter when, it's ready in divine right timing for you when it's ready for you. It's not past, it doesn't expire. But if you're working in real time with me now, just know that each Stargate as we move forward is just, we're going to be part of this shift in the timelines of human consciousness and healing and connection and spiritual awareness and the dreamy state of our reality and how we can move and be lucid within it and build our experience and build us all up to escape more of that material matrix and the dark side and the parasites and all that stuff. And we experience all of our Stargates depending on the numbers. It all goes with the numbers. So it's from 1-1 to 110, from 2-2 to 2-12, from 3-3 to 3-13, and it goes all the way to from 12-12 to 12-22. And that's the way the Stargates go. And it's like, just imagine being in a rocket ship and you hit the thrusters, or spaceship and you hit the thrusters, and boom, you're just warp speed ahead. That's what a Stargate is. And within that, we have a lot of shifts and changes that happen with events, whether on the micro or the macro level, creating, dissolving, and solidifying timelines. And I do have a very specific video about this from a couple years ago, and I will link that to my old and my other kind of closed YouTube channel, because I started this channel, but I will link that. It's on my other channel, so you can watch that video that's about Stargates. And on 2/2, the last day of this incoming week, is the beginning of that Stargate officially, although we can start feeling that energy a little bit ahead of time as well. Plus, we have the new moon. So these things are very close together. A lot of new business coming in. And with that said, thank you so much for being here. I love all of these messages and numbers. Remember, we got 3 8s, speaking to the power of that infinity symbol and the divine connection that is all coming through. Excuse me. All coming through. Remember to be strong, be the dreamer, be open to new possibilities and opportunities that are coming. Heal yourself, go into the water, take baths, call in divine, beautiful protection for yourself as well. We need that going forward. So go back, revisit that part of the reading through especially the Queen of the Nagas, really asking for divine protection and divine light to be with you always is going to help you on every level as you move forward, to be strong, to be stable, to be aligned, to be grounded and connected and clear, which means balanced. And that means open to receiving, and shifts and changes can happen easily when you're in that state. And that's why healing is so important, and clearing and grounding and all of these things are so important, because you can't expect to be magical and create magic and experience a magical life and feel really good if you're not healed. Like people want to manifest, and their life and their bodies and their energy and everything is a hot mess. So you can't have one and not the other, truly on every level. So that's why we start with the healing aspect and we move in magic through the healing, because it's absolutely positively necessary to heal ourselves, to clear our energy, or else it just will not work. And again, that's why I'm guided to do all the things I'm guided to do and facilitate. So one more time, infiniteempath.com. Visit it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below. Have a wonderful and beautiful, magical, sunny, hopefully, rest of your Sunday and going into the week. And yeah, saying goodbye to January already, coming up in a couple days and this new moon. More to come every single day here on my channel, Infiniti and the Divine. Bye for now, beautiful one. Bye for now.